I haven't really done a classic supercar on the channel yet, so I figured why not take out a Miura. It's a very pretty car, has some sleek lines and some absolutely stunning design, so let's go do that. I will go through the box quickly and then into a bit more detail later on. The kit does not come with a full engine, though it does come with a partial engine. The parts that they decided to add in there are nicely detailed. However, once you've added the louvers to the body, the hood can't open and you can't really see any of it. It's the thought that counts, right? Although all the parts that are there are detailed and look very nice, just like the chassis, some parts are see-through and maybe something will be visible from the underside, but I'm not getting my hopes up too high. On the next sprue you get a couple more parts for the engine, like a main big cover. That is pretty much the most that will be visible, if visible at all, and also a couple more covers to put on top there. The interior is nicely detailed, has some nice patterns for the door cards, a cool steering wheel, steering column, of course the pedals as well, and a couple other details like the disc brakes with some nice calipers on, and some more details for the chassis, some center console parts, and some headrests as well. On the final sprue, before moving on to the clear parts and a big chrome sprue, you have the rest of the interior pieces. You can see a nice gated shifter, a dashboard in two pieces with a lot of details for a lot of gauges, dials, and buttons, and some more details for the engine bay, some louvers, and some nice bucket seats, and even some mesh. With this being a classic from the time that chrome was really hot, you of course get a huge sprue with a lot of chrome parts. Now, some are for the engine bay, other are for the window wipers, even some vents here and there, and of course the nice wheels. Has a lot of detail in them. I will probably be stripping them and painting them in a different color to match the side trim. Even has some mesh for on the front, which probably will also be stripped and painted. And some more details all over for some bezels, some light housings, buckets, and stuff like that. With those wheels you also get 4 tires and some poly caps as well. They have a period correct sidewall and also some thread. It has some of these parts still molded in, you just need to cut them out. Guess it's to make it easier to mold them without having a big line in the middle from the mold halves coming together. The final sprue is the one for the clear parts. It has one big clear part for the side and front window. Has a small imperfection in it which probably can be polished out. Either way, not that big of a deal. Also some windows for in between behind the seats and the details for the light housings as well. Comes with a nice decal sheet and also some metal transfer stickers. These are just 3D stickers that you place underneath some of the badges or instead of a couple of the badges. and a nice big decal sheet with a lot of the other details, logos, emblems, and even some of the eyelashes for on the front, so you don't have to paint them, you can just put the decals on there. The main body for the kit is molded in pretty much one part, apart from this side piece, which you need to glue and probably Bondo and fill onto the body itself before painting. Although it is molded in red, which is a big downside, as most lighter colors will probably not work, but we'll try our luck and see what we can achieve. Otherwise, the body looks nice and clean. All the molds seem to have turned out nice. Not really that big of a panel line or mold line along some of the seams, easily sanded off and nicely located. Some of the panel lines need a bit of correction and scribing, but nothing out of the ordinary.